Hey, what's up everybody? So this episode will actually be about the build of a silent killing ninja, which is a level 300 ninja with that skill. So before we begin, let's look at the actual skill. So when you reach 300, you get silent killing, sneak behind an enemy and slay it, melee attack combined with attack and magic attack, critical occurs with throwing. And you get Nindo. Reconsider how to be a ninja, increase base stats of ninja. So what's going on is that because I became a level 300, I also switched the type of ninja I am. So in order to be a useful silent killing ninja, you would usually want to use intelligence as a stat. They are magic ninjas. So with int at 329, dex at 328, and crit at 337, with the Apostolia green line at 66 and leveling that for evasion. So we have Mario here, Momonia, Enina, Zazo, and Chelto. Now I put these because I wanted some skill delay to begin with, and I was using Mario and Chelto as auto attack ninja, but eventually they'll be changed out to something more damage. With that said, magic attack is at 4,110 and attack is at 1,976 with very little evasion at 430. So let me use Makabishi. And the evasion is 473, and magic attack is 4110, and attack is 1976. Okay, so here's the equipment. I've been opening so many chests and I've been trying to get the Aster L3 slot for this account, but unfortunately I don't have it. So I've been using an NS, which is extremely strong. I level it to +8 refinement, and if I do get the slot Aster, I will super refine that. I've tested it with the Eventail, and as much as Eventail is good, Aster seems to be better. Eventail does give melee to +25 to neutral. For body, at first I was using IRA on the auto attack ninja, but when I switched, a friend recommended Dragon Mail, which was much better, given that Dragon Mail gives attack, and magic attack, and crit damage. So if you look at what an Imseti does, is it actually gives 10% magic attack and 10% critical damage if the crit is over 199, which mine is. The next item we have is a Black Cat's hood. Now this hood's very cheap to find. It's not very expensive. It could be found very close to Minola City. It gives critical damage +9 and stats up to throwing, and I do use throwing. Another Imseti. I use critical level 5. And the Ultram has no benefits. And the gears that I have, I only have quick cool at the moment, so it's not very useful because it will lower my attack. The last item I'm using is Mage Ring. On a Mage Ring, it has magic attack 4% if level is greater than 255 and cast time -16%. Inside is also an Imseti. So with that said, let me review one more time all the equipment. We got an Aster, we got a Dragon Mail with Imseti, we got a Black Cat hood with Imseti, and we got a Mage Ring with Imseti. Now if I decide to gamble a little bit more on opening chests to get the L3, I will put an Imseti in here too, and I'll also add an ability, which will definitely improve damage. So this is the stats again, and I'm gonna go do some attacks. Now this spell right here is Spell Boost. I recently got it onto my pet, so I no longer have to switch equipment to spell boost. So we clone Bunshin no Jutsu, and then we use spell boost, and we're gonna kill something. 249,000 damage on the first clone, on the 286,000 on the second clone dead, and this would be the last clone, which is usually the highest critical damage available. 415,000 critical damage. So when you become a magic ninja, you really lose most of the evasion abilities of a typical ninja. So it's very useful to have a bishop or a high wizard party to you, but that does not mean that you cannot solo many things yourself. It's just that you have a higher rate of dying. So what do I mean by that? Well, let me fight a Yardie. Now I killed it with 4 hits, in which most SK ninjas at higher levels can kill with 2. And how this spell works for silent kill is that the last clone available is the most highest damage clone. So if he attacks me once and I clone once and get 3 clones and he attacks me again, all I'm really doing is constantly using the second clone or the third clone and not the last one. So by doing that, it's safer for me, but the damage output is very low. See, 248, 252, 290, 198. So it's not very effective to constantly do that. It's much better to have a tank for you and then do the output damage. Now, one more thing I wanted to do was also to not spell boost. By not spell boosting, I'm showing you guys the abilities of the natural damage without the buffs. 196, 193, 225, 320. Now, I'm doing all that cloning to stay alive, so when I fight something easier, I could get down to the last clone because they can't touch me when they're dead. So let me show you what I mean. Death. 198, 224, and 319, and this is without spell boost. So I would definitely recommend you use spell boost for this. The reason being is that I gained 100,000 more damage just by activating the spell, which in reality, if you don't have that on the pet, you just need this X tile that says spell boost that lets you use level 1 spell boost. And what you would do is switch equipment. This clone set has that G-ring and spell boost inside, so you would switch to that, activate the spell boost, go back into your regular set, and then attack. So that's 1 hit, that's 2 hits, and then we're gonna go to no more clones. So at 2 hits, no more clones, we're at 409,593 critical damage. Now I know this is a bit weak for what an SK ninja should be. However, I do need some time to get my levels up and to gather the rest of the equipment and abilities that I need to perfect this character to be maximum damage. I'll keep you guys updated when I do upgrade some of that stuff, so give me some time with that. And so far, using a silent killing ninja has been very useful. the fact that the ninja used to be only a tank and that everyone had to use speed hacks or so forth in order to make their auto attack ninja very effective has gone out the window. I mean, it's nice to be able to kill very fast with a speed hack, but honestly, it does destroy the game and it does make you look stronger than you really are, which is not a very good thing, because when you don't use speed hack, you'd feel like you're lacking power, in which that power wasn't really yours to begin with. I mean, it was hacked. So in any case, I don't mind users using speed hack. I don't care if they do, but I just feel like they're ripping themselves off and losing the experience of the game. Okay, now that all that is said, I'm just gonna go kill some random stuff and end this video in a few minutes. So if you guys want to stay tuned and watch how it goes, feel free to. There it is. So as I said before, you're not invincible. I mean, usually on a ninja that's auto attacking, they clone 9 times and they have so many clones that they just don't die unless they get some sort of ailment. But in this case, I'm only using 3 clones constantly, and that's really all I do, because using any more clones will not allow me to use that last clone in an effective time manner. Now, some of the other things that are useful is definitely ignition, right? Whenever you need to just gain a little bit more damage. Once ignited, you can see magic attack is at 4255 and attack is at 2087. And another thing that's useful for all ninjas that I would recommend is heal. And how do you get heal? From 1x Tau. And that is what I equip Evil Dragon Wings with Veltria. And Veltria allows mini heal. So sometimes, you know, teammates die and stuff and you would need to heal them. So it's definitely useful to have the heal there. This is the shortcut for it. If I needed to heal anybody, that's what I would do. Switch over, heal them, and switch back and continue cloning and fighting. If you have any questions, leave your comments below. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time.